Hello, 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 hello. No, I'm in it, Mark. You can see me. Yeah. Set it up. I know. It's okay. You don't need to wear pants.
I don't need to
No, who needs that? All right. Hello. Whoa.
There's an echo.
I thought I turned this off. Okay. Now we're here. We're here. Okay. So, where are we, Mark?
We are in Puerto Escondido in a small surf village.
What?
It's actually an echo.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
Say
Who
something.
needs to hear me?
Say
I
something.
just need to hear you. I'm saying everything.
Oh.
Say something like.
Not that important, Mark. So,
I'm very aware of this. Yes, all this heat.
perfect. That should be perfect.
What's that feedback?
Hello? Whoa. That should be good now.
Yay!
You should be able to hear and see and do all the
And
things.
we are live, you guys. Live from Mexico.
live from New York. It's not today.
We're definitely not live from New York today. So we're having breakfast, which is great.
Out here.
Yes,
We got a little of a scare when we got here
yes.
because we got out of the airport and a new friend we made
Mhm.
had told us that the beaches were closed
Yep.
and that everything closed down the day we got here.
Yep.
And I think I actually almost cried.
Mhm.
But luckily, that doesn't seem to be the case because I was just out in the water surfing. There's like one cop that keeps coming back and forth the whole time and like doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
So,
He does not give a shit.
oh my god.
Very good. Yeah, but the vibe here is like very paradisic. Like the beach is right there. We're gonna show you guys like all that in a little bit. Our hotel is right here. The pool and the jacuzzi are right there. We're like in the little cabana. It's just beautiful.
Absolutely awesome.
We've met a lot of people who they're like, I'm done with like living in one place and working a job and this and that. They work, but it's like all remote stuff. They're like, I just want to exist and just enjoy my life. So it's been like really inspirational.
Mark and I might be doing that soon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see the allure,
Mm-hmm.
you know? You just get to be anywhere you want
Yep.
and you don't have like a boss hanging over you.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we didn't have that in the first place, but it's nice, man. It's like, it's a real vibe over here.
You know, before Steven, I never wanted to have an address. I was like, why do I need a house for? I would just go
Yeah.
from place to place, like impacting and empowering people.
Yeah.
And that would be my life. And he introduced me to like settling down and wanting kids and this and that, and I'm just like, oh, that's new.
It's like, what the fuck?
I was like, there goes a foreign concept.
What is this? But yeah, now we're here eating delicious food on the beach for less money than you can get a breakfast sandwich for both of us.
Yeah, it is crazy. But you know, they're very happy.
We're gonna be doing this more often.
Yeah.
So we had a meeting this morning.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
So-
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a lot of ladies and gentlemen, and then a lot of people in between.
Of other.
Yeah, it was awesome. So my BNI is very corporate, which doesn't make sense for me because I'm not a corporate person and I
It
don't
makes
fit
no
in.
sense.
I don't fit in with like corporate people. Besides, like we run a like a creative company,
Mhm.
so it's not working out. I remember one time I said fuck, and it became like a whole thing. And I remember like saying to the president, I'm like what the like you don't say fuck, what the fuck, like what you don't, what the fuck is going on? Like we're first of all we're all like business people,
Yeah.
so we definitely say fuck, and we're New Yorkers, so like every second
Which
word.
is even worse.
Say
I'm
I
like,
was
what is this?
yeah. So I've
And
been
then,
like,
yeah.
and then for our business, like we work a lot with realtors,
And we've been pivoting a lot. I think this is the most important thing. It's like from just being a provider. As you've heard on the show, we've been talking about it, changing our pitch to more of a creative pitch, which is really important for us right now. And I think it makes no sense pitching creativity to people who are not at all creative.
yeah, and then it's on top of that.
Who are not open to being creative.
On top of that, it's like they're the people who we need to network with are not in the group.
Yeah.
Like the group that I'm in right now, there are no fucking realtors. There's like one realtor. Well, there were two realtors, and one of them, she was a piece of shit, and she finally left. She just like left, and she was the VP. So that goes to show you how well that's going. So she fucking just upped and left, and then there are no realtors in the group, so it doesn't make sense for what we're doing. This group right here, Steph, they're like 5 Compass
It
realtors.
makes so much more sense. Not just that, but the
people.
type of people, because
Mhm.
they're like, the way we introduced to them was that we met them at a little get together
networking.
outside
Yeah.
for the first time after COVID, and it was fucking awesome. And we're like, these people actually have a connection, and that's more
Mhm.
important to business than going out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what everybody in the other group does. It's like all for themselves.
Yeah.
Except for that one weird guy who was there. That was a little interesting.
There was one weird guy, and Steph was very happy because he was like, everybody's young and
I was like, these are the
full
people.
of life.
Because I kept telling you, I kept pushing you. I'm like, this is a creative company. We're a creative company. We're not a service provider for
Mhm.
realtors. This is what we do. This is what
Mhm.
we're going for. Like, yes, let's do the little shit because we need to, but we still need to push the fact that we're the creative people.
Mhm.
And we met these people. I'm like, this is the exact group that we need
Mhm.
that's going to see the value in that, because these other people don't see that. They
Yeah.
want the boring shit. They want the standard shit.
These potatoes are so
It's
good
so
with the
good.
thyme.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Everything is so fucking good.
You guys, come to Mexico.
and so we started talking to them, and I'm like, bro, everyone here's awesome, and they all care about each other,
Mm-hmm.
which is so important. Because
I think that's why they're growing so
Yeah.
fast.
in a creative field, you need to care about the other person. That's why the corporate people are so alone. That's why
Mhm.
they're the lonely people in New York,
Yeah.
because they don't care about each other. They just care about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So coming in this group, it's like flourishing, and everyone wants to be there. It's like the cool crowd.
Yeah.
And it's funny because all of the cool people, like, or the high school cool people, are like all corporate people now. So they're all boring as fuck.
It's weird.
It
You
like
know-
completely switches.
There's a guy from like the BNI leadership who was on the call today because like sometimes they drop in to see
Mhm.
how things are going and like to encourage the group. And he said that this group is in the top 3 in Manhattan for growth and for profitability. And they started in May.
You need to get in.
Yeah. I'm already in.
Everyone
bro. I'm
loves
having,
us.
Yeah. And I'm having
I love today. I walked into the room, and I just walked in. And I'm like, "Hey, Mark, what's going on?" Now I'm like, Mark's camera's on. I'm in a tank top, like going to the beach.
the whole thing. It's a whole mood. Yeah, no. They're very,
Nobody
very
said
excited.
anything, right?
No. In the other group, they would have said something.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, you know, keep it professional, da da da.
I'm in Mexico. Let me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm very, very excited. So I'm talking to the president.
This is a hearty ass breakfast.
I mean, dude, it's so good. Everything is amazing.
We've never eaten breakfast this long on the show.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
Me with food is just
Yeah.
me with food.
I think it's gonna go well.
it's just so everything is just so much better looking there, you know, and everyone's like just better. Like, not to say corporate people are not good, but it's just like not for us.
Yeah.
And it just makes no sense. It's just sad.
For what we're doing is
Yeah.
it wasn't working out.
Because
And
you're
I knew it, you
you're
know?
over there building relationships, and it's like they don't matter because these people are so for themselves. They just don't care about you.
And I don't think it's even that the opportunities were just not there. And the group is just too small. Because the guy who founded BNI, he did a whole thing. He did like a webinar, and he said, look for a group that's like over 2025. Because when it's over 2025, you will get way more referrals because the permutation is just like so much more. And it just grows exponentially, because if you have a group of like 10 or 15, if each person is sending like 2, it doesn't make sense. But then if you have a group of 25 and you're bringing guests consistently, Steph, there were like 10 guests on here. In my last BNI, if you get like 1 guest, it's like a big deal. And then like some of the people wouldn't show up, and they weren't sticking to the time. They were just
And it was
like,
a really weird time too, the middle of the day.
That
was fucking whack.
Yeah.
But also, here's the thing. Like, and I'm not as you said, the nicest of people. I don't always have good things to say. I genuinely thought everyone there had something interesting to say.
Yeah, he really did think that.
Like, I did not mind having a conversation with any of the people there. Nothing was like me having a fake conversation with someone. It was all good. There was like a real connection there.
Yeah.
Which was like the best feeling. So, I had a good ass breakfast.
Yeah. I haven't tasted my wings.
They're very good.
Oh my god, these are very good.
I've been putting them on the whole thing the whole time. I'm sorry, guys. Not really, but
when you're in Zicatela, you do as the Zicatelans do.
okay.
What can I say?
Dude, that was the most tourist thing you could have said. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna pour the rest of my beans on my shit.
I'm so full.
I'm not. Bro, I think my stomach actually expands when I'm on vacation. Like, beforehand. Like, in preparation. Dude, Mexican food is literally my favorite food.
Very good.
It's just so tasty.
There's this like racist senator
Mm-hmm.
who like hates like immigrant people, and he particularly hates Mexican. I forgot his name. And in the height of all of him like talking shit about Mexicans,
It's like eating tacos.
they found him in a Mexican spot.
Of course they did.
And they're like, you motherfucker. You piece of shit. Yeah.
It's like the fucking people saying shit about abortion, and then their mistress gets pregnant. No. You gotta be democratic now, dude.
Unbelievable. Oh my god, those beans are so good. Why have I not been eating these? There were so many stars last night out. It was really bright.
Not New York.
You cannot see the stars in New York City. However, out here in Mexico, it was so beautiful. Really,
I
really
think today's gonna be a little shorter because my laptop lost some charge on the plane ride.
You weren't charging it last night?
No, I forgot to put it in.
How much longer do you have?
Like 10 minutes. So,
How long have you been going?
I don't know. I can't see shit on my screen. It's so bright out.
Yeah. Yesterday was super humid, but today's like a lot more.
Manageable.
Yeah.
It also just stormed the day before. That's why it's so hot.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone has these like really cute like scooters and motorcycles here. It's really, really nice.
I think we have to rent some.
Yeah.
I don't think we can go this whole vacation without renting that. I think it'd be a waste.
Yeah.
And just like do some touring.
I really want to do that.
Like, the car's cool, but like do like the locals do, right? And they're cheap. They're like $15 a day.
15 US.
Which is not much. What is that?
One something.
150.
300.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2 times 15.
No. $5 at 100, right?
Oh my god.
There's a moderately sized man.
I think it's a woman.
That's a man, Mark. Okay. As you can see, there's a person over there in a swing, and we just heard it creaking from across the street.
Maybe we're being judgmental.
I'm not judging anything. I just said I heard something creaking from across the street. Yeah. Do with that as you will.
Oh my god. Do you want mine? You can have mine.
No, I'm good. I just like the scraps. Because it's like all the mixed shit.
I'm so full. I feel like I over.
You're gonna finish it, right?
No, I can't eat anymore.
I'll have it.
So have it. I don't know why you were like being cute. Like, oh no.
No, I don't know if you wanted more.
No.
Because I'm full, but I'm on vacation.
I don't like the feeling. Overeating feels to me like being hungover. You get that like super lethargic, like, and it's just like. So when I'm full, I'm just like, all right, I'm bailing. I can't. I don't want to keep going. So.
Gracias.
Do you want one more of the hotcakes?
A lot of flies.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
But we are eating eggs.
No.
I think flies like eggs. I think they do. Because it's that raw. Is it on me?
It was.
Fucker.
This is interesting. We're just sitting out here recording. How's your first day of vacation?
I had a good day.
Yesterday. This is the first full day we're here.
Yeah. Yesterday was the first. Well.
No, today's the first full day.
Yeah.
Like, wake up.
So yesterday we flew. Okay, so Sunday we flew from New York to Mexico City. We had a 15-hour layover, so we're like, that's not happening. So we got an Airbnb.
In the hardest bed.
Yeah, the bed
imaginable.
was like very, very hard. It's very strange.
Sleeping on a goddamn park bench.
But we had the best food. It was so good. We had this sandwich that was like, that's a man.
Like the streetiest food.
Oh yeah, the guy grabbed it with his hand and everything, and I loved it.
It was so good.
Give
but
to
it was
me like
right
that.
on. It was like the bread. The bread is so good here. Because it was last night too. You didn't have the sandwich last night, but it was the same bread. And it's so good and fluffy and oh my god. I hope we're still recording.
We are.
You see the red dot?
Yes. So from there, so we got up the next morning and we flew out at like 11. What time did we fly? At like 1 something or so, I don't know. And we came to.
That's some water.
We came to Puerto Escondido, and so yesterday we came, had lunch, walked around a little bit, and then we went to the beach. Because this beach here was closed yesterday because of COVID. So when we landed in Puerto Escondido, we were told that everything was fucking closed. Because the night before, people were like partying and going super duper hard. So they were like, there was like a spike with COVID, and they're like, okay, fine, everything is done, no more. And so that was a little disappointing. But then they had said, some of the locals had said that, oh, maybe tomorrow will be fine. And it was true.
It's all right. Like, it's not like fine. You can't just go and lay out. And I think everyone's out of the water now.
Yeah, they took everybody out of the water, but it was like 3 solid hours.
Yeah. As if I'm gonna wake up at like 6:30 every morning and just go in the morning, which is fine. Like, it's more than enough surfing for a day.
Is it?
For me.
Oh, I thought.
And then I will do more, but I'll do it in another beach like later on, because it's not like I'm gonna surf for 6 hours on. I would do that if I'm back in New York, if there's like 1 day in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to do that if I have 7 days of surfing. I'm going to ruin my body. Like, I'm going to be so tired. So, and also like the waves here are fucking heavy.
Yeah, they're so
like,
big.
Like no, they're not like big is fine. I don't care about size. They're really heavy, steep waves, like on like very shallow sand. Because I've never hit the bottom before, and I went straight over the falls on this wave, and I
But the
didn't
guy told you
slam it.
that.
I didn't slam it, but I hit it like a little bit, like I felt it. You know, I grazed it. But as long as you don't freak out, and much in life, as long as you don't freak out, everything works out all right. You just let the wave tumble you around for a few seconds. You just sit there, relax, and then you just pop your head up. And that's it. I love how we're the only ones here.
Yeah.
And I love how this chair is falling apart around me.
I mean, I'm having the hardest
But this
time.
is a really nice bar, actually. Like a really nice bar.
They were open until super late last night because after we came back last night, I didn't want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just like laid by the beach, by the pool. And people were here the whole night. They were laughing and drinking. It was awesome.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
We should invite, what's her name, over?
Yeah.
Because this bar is nice at night. Like, it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
And you can handle more people.
So, Steph wanted to try
Gracias. Check.
an edible. So he wanted to do edibles here.
Yeah, can
And he wanted to do edibles here. And he made me like shake to do it too. Neither of us have done anything, including like just weed,
No,
which is weird.
it's a little scary.
But I was like, fine, I'll shake to the edibles. And then so yesterday we met this group of people, and one of them, she's like a yoga instructor and like a spiritual guide of sorts. And she was like, I was telling her that I really want to do ayahuasca in Peru, and she was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be in Peru right now. And she was like, have you done mushrooms? Because mushroom is like the intro to ayahuasca. And they grow the mushroom here, and they have like the mushroom place that they grow it, and then you can trip there, and it's like a whole thing. So I was just like, why don't we just do that? I don't want to do it with a group though. You don't want to do it?
I don't know. You don't want to do it with them?
No. I don't, because I was thinking about it last night. As I was laying down, and I was like, if you're not in the right space, it's bad. And yes. And so that's why they always tell you to do it in small groups and do it with people you know and love. Same thing with ayahuasca. That's why you have to cleanse yourself before. Like, you know, you can't do too much meat, no alcohol, no drugs, no sex.
You don't just like do. It's not like a drug you just do.
No. If you want like the best experience, you have to like really cleanse yourself.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
We'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we should just like take the trip.
Because we don't need to do it if we don't want to. We gotta find a hotel out there, they said, if you want. Because it's like a 4-hour drive from here.
But why would you need a hotel? We can just rent a car that day.
Because if you trip, then they said you can't come back that same day.
Well, that's also true. But we'll go early in the day. Like we'll leave here like early in the morning.
I think I would rather listen to the person.
No, I mean yes, but
Because I'm not aggressive.
You're not gonna be tripping for 10 hours, Steph.
I don't know, man.
The maximum is like 5.
So how does it work with a card? Should I pay with card?
What is it?
It's $235.
Just give him the card.
The card?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'll see what the exchange rate is at the bank.
Yeah. It's that card.
MasterCard? Should I do my credit card?
Sure. So we're squaring up right now.
MasterCard as well? Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. But I'm really, really excited. Let's hope that, you know, it all goes well.
I want to see what happens here.
This?
Payment.
That'll be fine. You have money.
Yeah, I know, but I want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
It's nice that they take card here because
Yeah.
I don't. We got a little bit fucked with the cash transactions.
What else do we have to talk about? Oh, so we're still working a little bit. We're doing like 2 hours a day. I'm gonna end up doing like a lot more today just because I have a bunch of meetings, and I was already in a meeting. I've already had 2 meetings this morning, and I have a bunch more. And I also have to prep because I have a presentation at 12:15. So Steph is gonna help me prep for that, which is very kind.
Well, that's the only meeting.
No, I have another one with the BNI president.
Oh,
of
okay.
the other one that I'm gonna switch to.
Alessandra?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So that's for like the switch? You're gonna tell her you're switching, right?
I already told her.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So we have to prep for those meetings.
And then we're probably gonna meet up with our friend
Yeah.
at the other beach, right?
Yesterday was like it was so like beautifully serendipitous.
Yeah,
because,
we
like,
we made like a big group immediately, which
It's
was really
crazy.
cool.
Because we were over here like looking to, because Steph was like, oh my god, are we not gonna be able to surf these like beautiful waves? And then there was a couple there who they were like, yeah, we're wondering the same thing, we don't know what to do. And then so we connected with them, and the guy was like, all right, let's travel together to
Yeah.
like wherever the other location is. And then the woman that we had met on the airplane,
Yeah. We gotta hurry up.
yeah, when we went to the beach, we saw her, and
Yeah.
we were all like, "Oh my god!" And we're introducing
Yeah.
her to like other people, and then she was there with like two of her friends that she had met randomly, and so it became like a fucking cluster
A whole
of
group,
us.
which was great.
It was
It
so
worked out
much
really
fun.
well.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet up with them. I don't know how many of them today, but
Yeah.
I'll text the guy again.
Which guy?
Part of the group, Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
Johnny's
wife.
next door. He
Next
and his
door.
girlfriend.
They went surfing to another beach this morning, but they'll be back around 10.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in a little bit. And then, we'll get our shit done, and then we can go to that beach and hang out with. Let's see if Jenny's there and everything.
Yeah.
It'll be a great day. All right, we gotta wrap before this shit dies.
Okay.
But we'll see you tomorrow.
We're live from Cicatela.
From Puerto
En
Escondido.
Puerto Escondido, en Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. All right, bye.
All right, anyway, I love you, and I love you.